afternoon, pumpkin people. Got my greenhouse, my hoop house all ready built. Just got to button down the hatches a little bit and put it over my patch. So my heating cables did come in the mail, so I did put them in. They are plugged in right here. So it's gonna warm it up. Right now it is almost 60 degrees soil temperature, which is 5 degrees warmer than my regular soil over here. So we got just these 1-inch clamps to attach, super easy, and then just screwed it in at the base. Everything I had from another project except for the plastic and the PVC I did buy. So all in all, probably got like 30 bucks in with everything. Super happy. I did run a top piece to give it a little bit more stability, so it shouldn't blow away in the wind. And then what I'm going to do is, I saw from another YouTuber, I'm going to drill a hole and then I'm going to put rebarb in, and that should keep this from lifting up and blowing away, or moving at least. So my main concern is the plastic falling off. I don't think the wood is really going to carry it away or get carried away by the wind. I think the plastic would fall off first. So securing that and making sure. So I got a little bit of left over here. I'm going to put the soil underneath that, or over at the top, and that'll help keep the heat in as well. So it's coming along nice. Continue to hit that like button, leave a comment, and come follow me as I figure out this pumpkin thing. All right, back, got it over the patch, over the heating cables. Put the soil underneath, or on top of the plastic. My helper here. I don't think it looks too shabby. I think that'll hold, and then I can lift it up when it gets hot. All right, everyone, we came inside. It's May 2nd. Got the hoop house up, warming up. But I just wanted to show you guys how far this pumpkin plant is growing. Look at that. It's amazing. So that one is the one that germinated first, and the leaf size is just massive. Super happy with these plants. This one was a little bit slower, but you know, this is a foot off of the ground, and this one's probably two and a half feet, maybe 3 feet long. So super happy with the plants. Can't wait to get this one on the ground. Starting to turn a little yellow over here. If anyone knows what that really is, let me know. It could be some heat stress from the light. But yeah, these are looking beautiful. Look at that leaf. That's massive. I can't believe that's grown out of this like 3 pound or 3 gallon pot. So super happy. Super happy. I'll be back, guys. All right, so I came home from work, and inside the hoop house, it is 103 degrees. And currently outside is 73. This is crazy. Never thought it would get that hot. I've always heard it, but super cool. Well, hopefully we can get all the insects fried up and warm up the soil and warm up the hoop house, and we can get the pumpkin in this weekend. So that's my plan, but it's nice to know that it gets 103 degrees in there. I'm gonna have to throw some vents so it can breathe throughout the day. So currently no heater, just the heating coils in the ground. So without a heater, that's what the temperature gets. super cool. All right, guys. Got the 1864 Toboyek ready to go into the ground here. We're gonna be putting some Azos and some Mycos in there from Extreme Gardening. So I'm gonna put down the fabric to keep the weeds at bay here, but looks like it got a little close to the light upstairs. But I think this plant looks healthy. It is definitely grown very well. Look at that growth rate on that. And that's just in a 2.5 to 3 gallon pot. So this bad boy is doing well. Got the hoop house up. Before I lifted the hoop house up with the plastic, the temperature in here was 106 degrees. So we'll have to, now that it's in here, or will be in here, we're going to need to vent it every day, especially on days that are 70 degrees. Might have to just lift something up over here, cut some slips in it. But let's get into it and we will start digging this out. And what I'll do is I'll sprinkle some Azos in the hole once I get it dug. All right, got my hole dug down at least 8-9 inches. Got my heating cable right here. It is on, so warming up the soil. So we want to keep the roots away from there. Right underneath here, if I calculated correctly, you'll find my other heating cable. So what we're going to do is we're going to be putting down some Mycos and some Azos. And then I'll mix that in a little bit. I always say measure with your heart. But that's definitely more than enough. So get that mixed in. Get some of that up here. And then once we get this out of the pot, we will put some more in, just a little bit on top. But this one here is a lot more powdery. So we will use the scoop. All right. Get that all worked in. Break up the large pieces if you got them. All right, now we're gonna get this bad boy out of the pot and get it all set. All right, so I got this down in the hole. Look at all the fibrous roots. I'm hoping I'm not disrupting them too much. And let's zoom out a little bit. So it is gonna go that way. I think I need a bigger hoop house because it's already taken up half the space. So we'll see how it goes. And fill this in, put some Azos and Mycos down. And let's get this into the ground fully. All right, got the pumpkin in. Got everything the way it should be. Little wilty from the heat. Maybe you should have brought it back inside, but looks good to me. Let's get a side over here. I think it'll perk back up once it finds its happy spot in its new home. But let's just keep monitoring it, watching it, and we'll get back to you. All right, pumpkin heads. Today is May 12th, Mother's Day. Got the pumpkin in the ground. This is the Toboyek. It is measuring almost 8 feet long. So super happy with this. Started to bury some vines. Not quite sure if it's too early or not, but the roots are starting to go. A couple of them are a couple inches long, so figured I'd bury them. Got the Azos and Mycos out for that. So every time I bury, I'm going to be putting the beneficial bacteria, beneficial nutrients in. So I got the weed barrier here, just cutting it up in a couple of different patches and keeping the vine buried here. So we do have a pumpkin already started. Obviously, I think it's going to be a little too early. Let's see if I can get this on camera. Right there. So that'll be setting someplace around here. I will pollinate it, and then it's obviously a little early, but it'll be good practice to see if it takes. If anybody has any tips and tricks, I think the plant looks good. So I didn't buy a special heater, just used an old heater I had. It works. Temperature is set. I set it to 80 degrees at night, and then I open the hoop house during the day. So everything's looking good. I got another plant started as well, already in the ground. And then I have 2 more back in the greenhouse upstairs in my house that will be going in the ground the next week or 2. Started those a little bit later because we don't have any hoop houses for those, but nonetheless, we'll get those in the ground soon. So happy Mother's Day, and let's, oh, I forgot to show you. I'm not gonna crawl in there again with the camera, but I got a nice secondary started right there. It's about 6 inches long. It's the longest secondary. I did remove a few of them at the base. I just figured push more growth to growing instead of at the base of the secondaries. So thank you, and definitely don't forget to like and subscribe for more pumpkin videos. Bye.